Well, welcome everyone. This is KakeNews. We hope you enjoyed the season premiere last episode. So we really hope you're going to enjoy this wonderful season finale that we've got coming up for you.
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah! This is Cake 60 fucking 9.9, bitch. What are you going to do about it? So,
Take it.
yeah, cake it.
Take it all, baby.
Yeah, cake it. I think this is what I can fucking do, isn't it? Watch some YouTubes. Oh, I don't give a fuck about that. I want to fucking copy this shit right here. Oh, I don't give a fuck about. I heard myself. Wiggy. Alright, I'm gonna copy this and send it out to everybody. You got any news for us, Cake? Like, off the cuff news?
Yes. There was a Tinder girl who sent this dude a message saying, "Hey, let's hang out. Hey, let's hang out. You should, if you care to moderate that story, that would be a good jump off."
Fuck yeah. I've got all your stories on here. We got a fuck ton of content for today.
Yes. You may pick and choose.
I may.
Pick us some good ones, baby.
Yeah. Damn it. I'm all out of vape juice. I'm gonna have to move to cigarettes.
Cigarettes.
Cigarettes. Oh, I love Pale's little aw in the background.
Yes.
Welcome to the fucking greatest show in the goddamn world. Second only to one.
Thank you, man.
Hey, you're welcome. Second
Tell
only
us
to
about
one.
the greatest.
Oh, the greatest? That's every other show that's better than us.
We're hot on our heels.
Yeah, we're hot on everybody else's heels. We're coming up there. We got 17 views last fucking Cake News. And hopefully
17 views.
17 fucking views, yeah. And we don't give a shit. We're gonna stream and fucking put out content to you, even if there's only one of you watching for the rest of the entirety of our fucking existence.
Yo, brother, got any
We won't
views?
ever stop, in other words. And yes, I do have loops.
I said views.
Oh, that too.
Yeah.
Damn, that was cold cake. And nobody likes cold cake. I just stole your fucking joke, Dev. How does that feel, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nobody
Damn,
likes.
I just got a lot of fucking drop receive and another drop receive. 2 cards drops.
Nice.
They said
Is it-
something about double drops or some shit.
Double fucking drops? Dude, you get more drops and shit?
Yeah, first game I got 2 drops.
Nice.
And another one was like some random shit like MK1 weapon case.
I'm afraid Cake News has now become Pale News.
How?
Well, because we're gonna have you talk all about Dirty Bomb and how it's changed.
Yes, Pale, please tell
Indulge
us.
us.
Yes,
So
tell
far,
us.
Dirty Bomb, they added something called Rads. It's a new currency to buy like new skins, like Obsidian, which is the top rare skins, of course, and really change how your character looks. And let me say, Proxy, Phoenix look amazing. So far, that's all I really looked at. But I think Dirty Bomb's going in the right direction. Even though I probably will never get any more Rads, I don't know how you get them. I think you just gotta buy them, but you know what? I might have to do it one day just to have a sexy ass character.
You said that Dirty Bomb's heading in the right direction. Do you mean that it's heading toward North Korea?
Yes, to North Korea, definitely.
Oh, thank God. So North Korea is gonna have Dirty Bomb, and they're gonna be able to play with us soon.
Yes, and it's gonna be unbelievable.
Oh.
Nukes everywhere.
No, yeah, it is. Oh man, this is gonna be beautiful. I can't wait till this happens. Anything else? What
What are you excited about? Tell us. Get us hyped.
What am I excited about? Is actually the new maps look good. the one right now I'm at, I don't even know the name, but it looks nice. Very fluid. The spawns so far are beautiful. Parkouring is very easily done.
I've always liked that about that game. The parkour was one of
Yeah.
my favorites.
Parkour!
Hardcore parkour.
Parkour!
Parkour.
Parkour!
Parkour. God damn it, Cake. You got me on another one of those fucking tangents we have.
Parkour!
Parkour. 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 Enchanté parkour.
What I don't like about it is we don't have
In-
no healers. Okay, wait, hold on. Who is this? Is that new character? I guess maybe. Who knows?
There's a new character?
Yeah, like I think you've seen them, right?
No, I haven't been on Dirty Bomb in ages.
There's 2 new characters.
Which ones? Turtle
Turtle
and Guardian?
Tank, and yeah.
Okay, so that's not
I
too
wasn't
new.
really there for them.
No?
No.
I have a question. Like, I'm seeing a lot of memes about Robbie Rotten. Did he like die today?
No, he died a few months ago.
Died? You died?
Yeah, Robbie Rotten died.
I didn't know that. This is news to me, but
Who's
I'm
it?
just seeing memes now for the first time.
This is not news, Cake. This is Cake News.
Like, why didn't anybody tell me? Rude.
What
Well,
did we
well, I guess Lazy Town can live in peace once more.
True. How long was Lazy Town fucking aired? You know what? Next on Cake News number 5. Season premiere of season 3. Robbie Rotten and how we
It's good to have you
died.
bake pretty cake. If the way is hay, you gotta do your cooking by the book. Yeah, you know you can't be lazy.
Yeah. Oh man.
Get down, bitch. Let me see you back it up.
Let me see you back it up.
Grind that dick, it's yours, bitch. We here at Cake News would like to express our deepest sympathies to Robbie Rotten's family, the entire Rotten family, and all of his friends.
All
our
of
thoughts
his
and prayers are
friends.
not with you because we are going to help you instead. And
Yes.
of course we're thinking about you, but thoughts and prayers do nothing. So we're going to be better than that.
True. All right, I think it's time to get into this first little chapter we've got here.
First one.
So first, I wanna present to you guys a little bit of a cool down that we've got going on here. First off, this is a paradox of sorts. This is titled "Watch 2 Orthodox Christian Monks Cover Iron Maiden's Wasting Love."
Wasted love, dun, dun, dun. Sometimes I feel like Christian monk, and I'm covering music.
Yeah.
You see, that was a silly rewrite of Tainted Love by Soft Cell.
Wasted love.
Tainted monks.
Well, true, they are tainted now.
Taint. You
Taint.
said taint.
So I didn't want to talk much about this. I actually wanted to listen to it a little bit of it, not too much, not too little.
Hit me.
Yeah, hit me. I'm gonna seek forward just a little bit.
You got any threes?
Oh, I did it wrong. Got any threes?
Threes.
Threes. It's a
Three.
little low. Let me turn it up. So this is actually 2 Orthodox monks playing this shit. I'm actually gonna put it up on view right quick.
Bump that shit, baby.
Yeah, Now, it's not in sync with the video. I'm playing it through rhythm, so that way everybody else could hear it, but...
Well, turn that shit up, baby.
Hell yeah.
I hear it ever so faintly.
Turn it up.
Yeah.
I like this. I think I've synced it up a little bit now.
Actually, never mind. I had rhythm turned down. Carry on.
Exactly. This is awesome. This if you could see this, which I wish you could, but you don't fucking download shit cake, so shit cake.
Actually, I'm watching. I can see it. I can see what you see. They're fucking two Ozzy Osbourne monks fucking sitting out in the woods.
Hell yeah.
Playing guitar.
They're pretty fucking good too. I got to admit.
They're gonna summon Spriggans and shit.
Hell yeah, they look metal as fuck. Spriggans? Are you talking about Skyrim?
Yeah, they're gonna summon Spriggans.
You know what? These guys should be Metal Lips.
keep living that dream.
Alright. I think that's enough of that. So I think that's pretty fucking cool, you know, two Orthodox Christian monks fucking covering Iron Maiden's song. It, like a band that's known for their fucking like heavy metal style and fucking Satanist kind of forte, just to be edgy and shit like that. I think that's pretty cool.
Yes, I'm sorry. You're cool at what?
I think it's pretty cool that we can all just come together with music. You know, that really does show that music is the fucking overruling power of the world.
Come together right now, all over me.
All over me. Alright.
Can I just say how amazing that arboreal background is?
Arboreal?
Tree-ish.
Oh, yeah. I know.
Foresty.
They were like an original black metal band, you know? Fucking in the slopes and shit like that, you know, through the forest, you know, there's a murder happening right behind them and shit like that.
There is unrest in the forest, and the maples scream of unfairness, or however that song goes.
I don't.
But the oaks ignored their pleas.
Yeah. The Simpsons' favorite convenience store comes to life.
Thank you for coming to my store. Would you like a squishy?
Oh, dude. I haven't ever... I just want to start with, I haven't ever seen The Simpsons, like... Well, I mean, of course, you know, I'm like the kind of person to have seen one-off episodes of every other show here and there, you know? And so, of course, Simpsons being as popular as it was, I've seen a little bit about it, so... Most of the references here I won't fucking understand.
You know, I've seen it when I was a kid, but I am in the same boat. I only seen episodes here and there, and I don't even understand it.
No.
Right, as the resident old man in the call,
Go on.
Wonderful world.
What?
Okay then. Well, I guess I'll tell Alex.
Yeah.
As the old man in this wonderful cake world we're living in, KakeNews world we're living in, I used to watch The Simpsons every day after second grade because I was in second grade and I was like, hey, cool, The Simpsons. This is like 100% accurate. Like, although no one has watched The Simpsons in the last like 10 years, still they make new episodes, which is amazing because through the fire and the flames, it carries on.
Hell yeah.
It's just like, why now? Why didn't they make it? Why didn't they build all this during, like, when The Simpsons movie was out 20 years too late?
I got a little ice cream treat.
Yeah, I know. I'm thinking the same thing, honestly. They fucking...
However, it is cool to have a Simpsons-y thing pop up, but, like, actually it's kind of cool that it's not promotional, like, for a movie coming up or whatever, because it's just a novelty. It's wonderful, actually.
Is it?
It is.
Well, good stuff. I was thinking the same thing, that they're kind of a few years too late, you know, but honestly, we don't even really know if it's the Simpsons that have fucking, like, made this convenience store. And not only, like, controversies with the show, you know, like, people would have an issue with fucking having their show just brought to life, you know, just out of the blue. They probably had to go and jump through some hoops and actually, like, get consent from the makers and shit like that.
Oh, I'm wondering if this story, like, says why now.
I'm wondering the same.
Let's learn.
Alright. It's designed like a favorite location from the long-running animated TV series, and it opened up Friday in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Which...
Myrtle Beach, what up?
Yeah! Like, who the fuck is gonna go all the way over there?
My grandmother, funny story, actually has friends in... Is it South Carolina?
Low places? Yes, it's South Carolina.
Yeah, that too. Well, I saw an Imager thing about this, and basically they're like, oh great, it's really gonna get shot up. It'll be like the favorite target to get robbed.
Sorry about that, guys. I was eating an ice cream sandwich, so...
Oh, yeah.
Forgive me.
That's alright.
You know, people are like, oh man, this is gonna get robbed, and it'll be hilarious. But, you know, it got robbed a lot on The Simpsons, so, you know, that they're just doing their part.
That's just their stereotype. And I'm seeing stereotype right here. It has all the fucking blah blah blah, has all the characters. Some stereotypes from Apu, okay. The Simpsons is known for its many catchphrases, including one from Apu that is painted on the wall inside the store. Thank you, oh my god. Mark Cornell of SimX It Works. I think we should just call it Sexy Works, honestly.
Sexy Works.
Sexy Works Entertainment.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. You got it. One of the developers said the first visitors included 3 generations of a family, all arguing playfully about who is the bigger Simpsons fan.
Oh my god.
I know, right?
Someone just said Connor Lutz, please, XD. They love my name.
It doesn't look like this story gets into why it just cropped up recently, like why out of the blue it just finally decided to start up a fucking convenience store and all that shit.
There was like a Simpsons special episode, like, let's say, like 8 years ago, and it basically talked about how the Simpsons, like, changed America, and, like, it was the longest, it's still the longest running cartoon since the Flintstones. Meet the Flintstones. They're not as popular as the Simpsons. But,
I won't lie, I think I enjoyed it a lot, that show.
In the documentary, there's people, you know how people have like entire Star Wars houses where everything is like covered in Star Wars shit?
Yeah.
And it's like just the perfect collection, like it's like a shrine. Well, it's a Simpsons shrine, and people were like, I'm the biggest Simpsons fan in the world.
Hell yeah. I mean, shit, this is like one of the biggest shows in the fucking world.
Yeah. Apparently, Homer Simpson is big and, like, really popular still in, like, South America or whatever, because he's fat and he's, like, a cool dad and he drinks beer and, you know, that's, like, relatable.
Yeah.
I remember when Family Guy basically finished off The Simpsons. Like, they made it irrelevant. Because,
yeah, I remember that.
Because Family Guy would be like, nah, I'm having diarrhea, nah. And The Simpsons is like, homie, you forgot to bring in the mail. Dope.
Exactly, yeah. And honestly, I think that Simpsons is a bigger show than fucking Family Guy. I mean, if you think about it, The Simpsons got their own movie. The only movie that Family Guy ever got was Ted and Ted 2.
And the Star Wars parody.
Fox just, like, gives Seth MacFarlane, like, a blank check every month to, like,
just got 2 kills. Nice.
Come up with, you know, something new. Because they need content and, you know, I don't know. At least the Cleveland show's off TV.
Thank God.
It was a good show.
It was a good show! Remember? Seth MacFarlane. Remember?
I like when Cleveland returned and Peter was like, just so you know, ratings did not change one bit. No one cared.
Did I tell you I'm getting a show? And that show was just like...
My name is Cleveland Brown, and I am proud to be... Oh shit, I'm gonna get you copyrighted because I sing it so...
Shit.
It's weird. Well, hopefully none of our 3 viewers works for the FBI.
That is true. Let's hope not.
But I don't know. But The Simpsons is like the original.
I
It's
think
like, it's, you know, Family Guy is a really try-hard show. It's charming or whatever, but it's like really try-hard. The Simpsons is like Mickey Mouse. Like, it'll never die. It'll just always be there. Like, Peter Griffin, like, Family Guy is just, it's not for everybody.
no, it's really not.
It doesn't really try. It's just like, remember the time I ate a sandwich?
Yeah, exactly. Like I think it intentionally does that shit though. I don't really dislike Family Guy. I think it's pretty damn good. I mean, it's good for comedy basically. That's about it. But you know,
There was a roast of like somebody like one of the, I know that's really descriptive, on like Comedy Central. Snoop Dogg was like roasting Seth MacFarlane, and he's like, "Ain't no niggas watching the Cleveland Show."
ain't no niggas watching the Cleveland Show. Well, good for them. But alongside fucking Simpsons being freed, animal crackers as animals are freed as well, as the box gets a new look. That's
Dig
mine.
south for crackers.
Yeah. So Barnum's, you guys all know Barnum's animal crackers, right?
Yes.
That fucking box of animal crackers that has the circus animals in it and shit like that.
Yes.
Woohoo! Well, after more than a century behind bars, the beasts on the boxes of animal crackers are finally roaming fucking free, dude. They now are no longer behind bars in those like 4 sectioned off cages and shit like that.
Who complained about that?
PETA.
Oh my God! It only took him 100 years.
Exactly.
Jesus Christ.
Let's get into that. PETA, which has been protesting the use of animals in circuses for more than 30 years, wrote a letter to Mondelez in spring of 2016 calling for a redesign. Given the egregious cruelty inherent in circuses that use animals and the public's swelling opposition to the exploitation, sorry I'm smoking a fat doobie right now, of animals used for entertainment. Oh, it's just the fucking lung cancer. Don't worry. We urge Nabisco to update its packaging in order to show the animals who are free to roam in their natural habitats, PETA said in its letter.
God.
Jesus Christ, really?
So stupid!
Are you fucking kidding me? Like, honestly?
Like, oh my God, the animal drawings have feelings.
The animal drawings have... This is
I identify as that fucking ripped gorilla on the box. Because he looks like my nigga Harambe, and I relate to him.
Yeah, no, honestly... Oh, not that. I wanted to copy the image. Shit, I didn't want to...
So who's the 3 viewers? Do you all 3 just have to fucking stream up?
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, fuck, I gotta take
Basically, you and Pale are 2 of them.
I'm not watching it.
I'm gonna take a snip of that. And here's the new shit. Yeah, he doesn't watch this shit. No fucking way.
No, I just don't know where the link's at.
The link is in Town Square. It's
Apparently, at the Cincinnati Zoo, there's a no smoking policy, which is ironic because they smoke Harambe.
honestly, I think the animals look even more fucking retarded than they did on the box. Like, honestly, they had a polar bear. Now they have a fucking zebra. Like that polar bear.
There was an episode of Mind of Mencia.
Polar bears are never free.
Yeah, exactly.
Carlos Mencia one time was like, people are retarded because they're like they see the Taco Bell Chihuahua and they're like, that's me. I'm offended. That represents me. No, it doesn't. It's
no.
Are you a dog?
Are you a dumbass?
Like,
are you a man or a mouse?
Speaking Spanish does not. That was very profound. Speaking Spanish does not compare Spanish speakers to a
fucking dog.
Like,
yeah, no.
Get a life.
Like herder, I'm offended that I am being called a dog when I am really a monkey.
I feel like the drawings on the new one are less realistic.
Yes, they are a lot less a lot less detailed too. Like honestly, they looked so much better on the old one.
I know.
Now they look like fucking cartoons.
I can appreciate how ungendered they are. They're free to be themselves.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
I got a question for you, Alex. Why is the audio, like the Discord audio in your stream, like terrible?
What do you mean?
Like me and Cake sound terrible.
Well, Cake innately sounds terrible. You
No, he sounds better from my end than he does coming through your stream.
probably because
Oh.
I don't know. Maybe my fucking internet isn't all that great. Maybe it's my sound card. Like I don't have a fucking sound card. I don't know if you do either.
No.
Maybe it's fucking. I don't know.
No one really buys sound cards anymore unless there's some kind of like uptight audio file.
I don't know. You guys sound good. I think it has to be the stream. It's probably like the bitrate. Either Mirren set the bitrate of congregation low, or I set the bitrate of my OBS pretty low. I'm not sure which one it
I'd
is.
say it's something to do with OBS because. See.
Well, I don't fucking know.
No, he told me to change the bitrate on Discord, but it wasn't by much. And since it's going to be pulling off from you,
I think it's compounded by the fact that media is being compressed from it's being sent from you guys to me, and then media is being compressed again by being sent from me to everyone else.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's the only explanation for it. Like heavily over. Oh, he's fucking gone. Cool. Now we can get off that tangent. The redesign of the boxes now on U.S. store shelves retains the familiar red and yellow color and prominent Barnum's Animals lettering. Well, yeah, no shit, right?
That giraffe must be very small. Or
No,
very...
the bitrate's all the way. It didn't change.
That giraffe is pretty small. Good eye, Cake. Yeah, Barnum, you fucked up. Put them back in cages. They aren't even behind bars. They're in front of bars.
Look at that.
I do gotta say though, your mic sounds great on there.
Yeah, I know. My mic does sound
Look
great.
at that tiny elephant next to the tiny giraffe.
Or is that a big ass lion?
Yeah, it's a big
Yeah,
ass lion.
something like that. I don't know. I'm turning myself down on OBS. Tell me how it sounds, Dev.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, just let me know. You know.
I brought my pencil. Give me something to write on.
Give me something to write on, man. Yeah. So, yeah, that's a fucking story. Fucking... Apparently animals being on fucking cracker boxes behind bars is...
Yeah, that sounds better.
Yeah, I would hope so. Is apparently animal cruelty. Here's what Barnum, I think, has to say. Oh, PETA Executive Vice President Tracy, of course it's a woman, Raymond, says she's celebrating the box redesign for the cultural change it represents. You're not changing shit by changing a picture on a fucking box, you dumbass. The new box for Barnum's Animals... Oh, sorry, hold on, I gotta... The new box for Barnum's Animal Crackers perfectly reflects our society. No longer tolerates the caging and chaining of wild animals. Always watching Mike Wazowski for circus shows. I'm watching you, Mike Wazowski. Always watching. Who remembers that?
I do.
Monsters Inc., yeah.
I have a fucking book about African people on my fucking computer right now. Yeah. So the company isn't gonna say. I'm still gonna buy No, I honestly, I guess there's like no effect because I didn't buy Barnum's Animal Crackers in the first place, and I probably still won't, no matter like how you fucking put it. Like they were shit to begin with, and they're shit now. I knew a girlfriend who liked to be DDLG, and she liked animal crackers. I dated her for like a year, and then it got cut off. Granted, there was like a month break. Alright, I'm gonna get off that tangent. A bunch of men got pranked, Tinder pranked rather, in Union Square. I know Cake wants to say something about this, don't you, Cake? Is he fucking gone? I swear to fucking God. Cake. Alright, whatever. In June, Amir Pleasance, a 21-year-old resident in Montclair, I believe that's New Jersey, matched with someone new on Tinder. But after he and the woman, Natasha Apont, sent a few messages back and forth, she abruptly cut off the exchange. She told him that a work project was going to be taking up a lot of her time, and that she would get back to him in a couple of weeks. He didn't expect to hear from her ever again. Then last week she contacted him and told him to meet her in the first date in Union Square. Meet her for a first date in Union Square in Manhattan on Saturday. A friend of hers was DJing the set, and she wanted to get drinks in the area afterward. He was thrilled, texting her, "I'm so excited. This seems to be a good to be true, lol. No, too good to be true. You are absolutely stunning." He punctuated the message with heart eye emojis. What a fucking queer. I know Cake is there. I saw his fucking mic light up. He's being quiet because he wants me to read this. The following evening, he drove into the city around 6:15. Oh no, that's probably his dog. I get there and there's probably 150 to 200 guys outside, he said in an interview on Monday, all kind of looking at each other, trying to figure out the situation. That's when we know we kind of got set up. Oh my god. Mrs. Apont, who could not be reached for comment, had used Tinder to stage a pop-up dating competition, complete with a stage, an occasionally malfunctioning microphone, and a video team stationed in Northern Plaza of Union Square. Oh my god, this is our shit. She set up a fucking dating competition. So basically she Tinder honeypotted a whole bunch of fucking men and got them to show up to the Union address or whatever, or what they thought was going to be like a State of the Union or some shit, Union Square. Oh no, it was in Union Square. I guess that was the event. All to compete for who's going to be her chosen winner. That is fucking great. This seems too good to be true, is what he said, and he should have been like, yeah, this is too good to be true. This is a pawn who cannot be reached for comment, of course. Those interviewed the following day told stories that were nearly identical. Why did Cake leave in the middle of a goddamn Cake News? How can we do Cake News without Cake? Are you fucking kidding me? This is some bullshit right here. We're on the 4th episode, retry, and he's gonna fucking pull this kind of shit. I even branded our fucking show with a brand new logo. Fuck kind of bullshit is this? I need to rebrand that logo. I honestly do. I'm not liking this. I think we're going to go into an intermission right quick. We'll be back shortly, and we'll have some good stuff for you guys. I mean, I'm not going to be taking too long, but hey, that's whatever.
Children's songs make your brain and body strong.
That's about all I can play. Nothing playing. Yeah, we're gonna take a short little intermission. I think I'll play some like fucking... No, not even. I'm gonna let them talk. Alright, you guys talk to me.
Hello.
Is Cake back?
I heard him.
God, what a fucking theft. I'll be right back. You keep talking. I'm gonna go grab water.
I keep talking, why?
Pay no attention to Alex bailing on the show.
Cake back?
Yep. I'm
Fuck.
always here.
So Mrs. Apont decided to fucking prank a whole bunch of Tinder faggots into coming to the State of the Union address of hers, and apparently it turned out to be a dating competition.
Correct.
Correct. So she fucking set this up shittily, so I hear. She's got a video team, but a mic that went out occasionally. And it was
Shittily.
it was just a staged event, you know, like she was on stage, everybody was like, she was all like, okay, worship my vagina. One of you is going to get it today, but only one out of you 150 to 200 people. Like, holy fucking shit. What an asshole she is.
Hmm. I want the guys to fight over me.
I want men to fight over me. Did they humor her and decide to, like, stay a little bit? Or were some of them just so fucking, like, so much in a dry spell that they're like, oh my god, I've got to kick everyone's ass here?
I wasn't there, per se, but a bunch of them, like, said, oh, I'm out.
Yeah, I was quite sure. I mean, she probably only had, like, 50 to 25 people left over after being like, okay.
It was a total sausage fest.
Yeah, exactly. Connor Murray, 22, was planning to attend but started to feel sick on Saturday night. On Sunday morning, he was one of many people to receive a reminder text from Mrs. Apont. She said that even though the forecast was iffy, their date would go forward, rain or shine. Okay. That struck Mr. Murray as odd. Well, who says rain or shine on a first date? He said. Still feeling sick, he decided decided against going. Well, smart man. Many of the men who did show up... wait, what exactly did she say? I can't remember. I like how they said, who the hell? That's awesome.
Yeah.
Mrs. Pont said... She said that
He's edgy.
even though the forecast was iffy, their date would go forward, rain or shine. Okay. Many of the men who did show up who lived in the area, but Mr. Pleasant said that he talked to some who were from as far away as Oregon. Holy shit.
Represent.
As promised, there was a DJ playing when the men arrived. Around 6 p.m., Mrs. Apont was nowhere to be seen but some men, including Misha, 30, whose Twitter thread about the scam took off online, received text from Mrs. Apont saying she was running late. Wow, okay. I wish I took the train. Traffic is crazy. I promise I'm on the way. I'm on the Lincoln Tunnel. I'll be there, so please just get there soon if you can. Hey, sorry, I'm coming. I'll be there by 6:15. Meet you at the stage. Huh. Then
That's like when people say, "Oh, you can come if you want." Like, screw that. You need to invite me or
I
don't.
will come all over you.
Oh. Well, that can be arranged, big boy.
Oh, you coming on to me, Cake?
You're coming on to me.
Yeah, I already
violated.
came on you.
I feel violated. Hashtag me too.
Hashtag me too. So we took our first intermission ever in the show. That's mostly because I had to go down and get water, and you were fucking gone, asshole.
Well, I'll have you know that I am babysitting a dog who can't entertain herself, so suck it.
I will have you know that I am Mr. Pleasant and you are Mrs. Amont.
Have you tried a laser pointer, Cake?
No shit, right? Would you like to comment on the matter, Cake?
Mr. Pleasant. What the fuck?
What, is that not his fucking name?
No, it was funny regardless.
Yeah, Amir Pleasance. That's his name.
Nice.
Yeah. And her name was Mrs. Amont. Or something like that. And Natasha Apont. Excuse me, not Amont. I got one letter off there. I'm doing better at my reading, Cake.
Yes.
I will have you, yeah, I know, right? I will have you know that I did place, like, top in my class on the writing proficiency.
I wasn't challenging you. I believe in you.
No, you were
He
challenging me.
neglects to say that he was in a special ed class. No, just...
Actually, I had a German teacher. No, I was not in special ed. This was actually like the graduating status for fucking English. I passed all my English classes like easily.
Hey, English is easy. It's just boring as fuck.
Hell yeah.
Like on rare occasions, you get like the teacher's like, I don't know, let's read a book and fucking write shit about it, and it turns out to be a decent book. It's like, okay, this isn't bad.
Yeah,
Like,
like
then, like the other 90% of the time, they're like, let's fucking learn some technical bullshit that only anal people will ever bring up.
I liked that technical bullshit. You go fuck yourself.
I'm talking about like shit that even professional jobs don't give a shit about. Like, I
Bullshit.
can't even remember what the shit is anymore.
Bullshit.
How do you feel about cursive?
God, fuck cursive.
Cursive's
My fucking my foods and nutrition teacher made me write in cursive.
Just be
Can
like,
you
they
read-
didn't teach me that. I'm too young of a generation.
Can you read cursive?
No, you can't read anyone's cursive.
No,
except
it's like
your own.
Japanese.
That is so sad.
How do you read anyone's cursive except for your own? Everyone's cursive is different.
Everyone's cursive looks like dog shit. I can barely half the time read anyone's print.
That's
Yeah, there's
because
some
you're
people
special
who
ed.
cannot print.
No, it's because I read from a teleprompter.
One of these days, Cake, I'll have to record some old person trying to sign on my phone after I finished installing their
Yeah,
course,
no
because it's
shit,
the
right?
funniest thing ever. They're like, I don't understand how they can't understand it. Like, they always start off trying to use their fingernail, which doesn't work, obviously. And then they try it, like, I'm like, yeah, use the fleshy part of your fingers. So they start doing that, but then they start, they have to, for some reason, all of them have to start at the very, very bottom of the box. Like, they can't just sign in the middle, you know, where it's comfortable. No, they have to be in the very middle of the box. Or, I mean, at the very bottom of the box. Like, if they don't start at the very bottom, they'll just shit themselves. And what happens is they always end up starting off the box, like past the bottom, so it doesn't register it because they didn't start in the box, so they're not writing in the box. And it's, oh man.
Maybe I'm not old, so I don't understand, but like, how hard is it to like even fucking like move a mouse on a screen? If you're the greatest generation.
Well, what it is they don't want to learn. They don't want to put the effort in to learn, and it's the most annoying fucking thing ever. That's like when they're like, "Oh, my 6-year-old granddaughter knows how to use a smartphone better than me." That's because you haven't taken 5 minutes to learn. You know, like, she doesn't know probably jack shit about it really, except
Like,
that when she taps it, it does shit.
cell phones and computers and machines make life easier, but people are like, "Oh man, that's kids these days and their phones." Like,
I was actually talking to an old lady one day. She was saying, like, "Oh, all these kids, they don't ever remember anything anymore. They just pull out their phone and Google it." And I'm like, you know, it's funny because there's actually a legitimate quote from way back in the day when paper was invented that a guy was saying, like, "Oh, how are these kids supposed to remember anything anymore if they're all just writing it down?" You know, it's like... She's like, "Well, paper helps you remember stuff." Well, how is that different from like, I can't quite remember. Let me look on the vast source of knowledge.
Yeah, no shit, right?
we have these things so life is easier, but people don't understand, or I don't understand.
You could do it. You could do that. You wanted to do so much. You could do anything.
Yes.
God. So that was some bullshit. I actually had like a lady. I was go on, Pale. I'll let you speak before I do.
All right, it's gonna be short.
Thank you,
anyways.
Pale.
I got credits that are 21,000. That's where I was at. Just in a matter of 3 games, I got 24,000.
Damn.
No credit booster.
Nice.
Oh, continue playing for a bonus of 30% credits. I'm seeing that each game is going up. I remember
Nice.
It said 10%.
Dude,
Yeah.
Paladins, like, I played that shit back when it was in beta, and, like, you got fucking shitloads of money and shit for doing anything. So I still have, like, a fuckload of money. Like, I have, like, it's just way too much. Like, I can literally buy whatever the fuck I want on there. And, like, when you play, like, you can tell they've made it so it gives you a lot less. So, like, it's much harder. Like, there's probably, like, no one that has as much as me unless they played during the beta and shit.
would like to
easier-
speak.
It's easier. Well, yes, it's easier. I am speaking. I am here.
I am here.
Ho ho ho.
So yeah,
Stop.
I guess
Stop.
we're kind of off the topic now.
Stop. You'll kill him if you hit him with that fire attack. I don't care. You're always a little faggot to me.
Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. Lightning
You
bolt.
can't beat me, Deku. You'll never beat me.
Lightning bolt.
But then he fucking does. Anyway, hashtag anime. That's every anime ever. Curse you, caca carrot Deku cake.
Caca carrot deku cake.
Anyway, I understand that old people don't they're like afraid, I guess, of screens and shit because everything was like on paper. It was really literal. It was simple, like caveman.
I come from a simpler time.
I come from a simpler time, yeah.
Honestly,
Beating black people wasn't a crime.
yeah, no, I've had the similar issue lately. This lady was like, she came up and she's like, "Hey, can I bum a cigarette from y'all?" Somebody gave her a fucking cigarette, and I was just sitting out there vaping, and she sat down, and we're all just still bullshitting. It was like myself, Gregory, and like 2 other people I didn't really remember. I think it was one of those Vanessa chicks or something like that, and she was just sitting idly by. Her fucking kid went and sat somewhere else because he didn't want to be around all the cigarette smoke. And I was like, "There's a shady spot over there, And he's like, "Okay, I'll go sit over there." I mean, it was pretty far, but still, it was shady, and it was away from the cigarette smoke, or you wouldn't
Go
get
sit
fucking.
over there.
Yeah, and this lady, she's just working on her phone. And she's like, "Well, how do y'all get a job here out of nowhere?" I'm like, "You just go online and apply for whatever positions are open." She's like, "Well, what positions are open right now?" And I'm like,
Go online and find out.
"Go online and find out." And she's like, "Okay, so how do I do that?" And I'm like, "Well, I mean, it just depends on what kind of person you are."
Let me stop you there. If you can't figure that out, don't bother.
No. Here's how it started. I was just like, well, it all depends on the kind of person you are. I mean, do you like to sit down at your computer and do that shit, or do you like to use your phone? She's like, "Oh yeah, I got my phone right here," and she pulls out her phone and I'm like, "Here we go." And she's like, she fucking like uses the Google toolbar that's like comes standard with the phone. It's on the fucking front page of it, and she Googles up.
Browser.
And yeah, she goes to Google like Walmart on that shit, and she's like, "Okay, so where do I go?" And I look at her phone, and she hasn't like done shit, and I'm like, "Well, can't you use that Google bar right there?" And she's like, "No, it didn't work." And I'm like, "Okay, well,
Didn't work.
like, well, maybe I don't know, like find Google Chrome." And she's like, "Okay," and she's like, "Where do I find Google Chrome?" And I'm like, "Oh my fucking god, can you take a look around?" She even called up her son, and she's like, "Yo, where's Chrome at?" Oh no, she actually said, "Where's Chrome at?" And her son's like, "On your phone?" And she's like, "Yeah, I know, I looked on my phone." And he's like, "Did you swipe?" She's like, "Oh yeah, let me do that." Fucking swipes. And then she's still looking for it. She's like, I'm still having trouble. I can't find it. I'm like, okay. And I do have to give her a little bit of credit here. She did look a little bit. I even like looked in the Google folder that comes standard with LG phones, and it wasn't in there. I was like, what the fuck did you do to Chrome? And I'm like, I have no idea. And then she gets it open a little bit later. She's like, "Oh, I found it." I'm like, okay, cool. Now go to Walmart.com, or excuse me, I said Google Walmart careers, and she's like, okay. She does that, and she gets to this one page where it's like it says select your career type or the department you want to work in, and then like your zip code, and she's like, "What do I do here?" Like, are you fucking kidding me? I literally just tapped the button where it says continue, and she's like, "Oh, okay." She had already put in like the fucking department she wanted to work in, and she didn't even put in a zip code or anything like that. So she'd be looking through like all the fucking stores in the valley, probably even all the stores in the entire state, maybe even world. And she's goddamn. I was like, Jesus Christ.
You know how old people are like, back in my day, we went outside and we played in the front yard and with the neighborhood kids with sticks and rocks, and we played baseball and stickball, and we made snow angels. Well, you know what happened? the news was all like, "Oh, don't let your kids go play outside, or they'll get molested."
They also used to play in lead chat piles.
Yeah,
No shit.
Like, we used to kick hornets' nests for fun. And so the
Yeah,
media,
nowadays the law is a lot stricter.
because it's more fucking sensible, and phones and shit is just, everything's just easier. So like, then the old people are complaining because they don't.
Like,
They
why
don't
would you
believe-
not use something given to you? Why would you be like, if you were handed this great, amazing resource, why would you not want to use it? That's like if someone offered you a free Ferrari and you were like, "No, I'm good. I don't want it."
This is something that CEOs in their time used to use to fucking like stock their or keep track of their stocks and their money and market and shit like that. That we have in our pockets that does like 10 times the amount they did back in the day. And they used to have them like in big ass fucking rooms with machine upon machine upon machine, storing, running, reading data, all this shit. Now we have it in our fucking pockets.
Except back then, the machines used to gossip and you had to feed them and pay them.
Exactly, yeah.
Wait, there's an extra... What? I didn't know about these hidden sizes McDonald's has. There's small, medium, large, extra small, and senior. The fuck is extra small? And what the
Extra
fuck is senior? I feel like it's probably just medium. Extra
I
small.
have no
It's
idea
like-
what the fuck senior means.
You,
That's
you order
odd.
Extra small, and it's like one of the ketchup side cups with like soda in it.
Okay, cups. How pungent. Alright, we're like 51 minutes into
how
it.
we're still on intermission.
Aw. Yeah, fuck you, Cake. God damn it.
Intermission.
Why didn't you tell me sooner, you dickhead?
Because I didn't make this fucking elaborate intermission screen.
Okay, well, it's changed back to the
Called
regular screen.
intermission.
Intermission.
There's no eye. There's no second eye. Or a third eye.
Oh, yeah.
Open your third eye.
I don't know, I think I accidentally lost that image where it actually had the eye in it.
Just edit that one, bro.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. They just
Cut the
put...
image, like split it right there, and move the whole image over.
Yeah, that'd be
Have
fucking
this like black
bullshit.
line with an eye in it. Like,
Next story. Hailstorms Woolsey Hail, which is like LZZY, Hail on empowerment from the rock band Hailstorm. The rise of talks about the rise of women in rock and the hashtag #MeToo movement. We're gonna love this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, anyway, I wanted to bring this up because honestly, I don't know how this is gonna go. But to be quite frank, I'm not like too big of a fan of Hailstorm. They have a few good songs. I definitely liked their cover of fucking Bad Romance by Lady Gaga and shit like that. And I'm not like against women bands or female bands and shit like that, you know, in the world. Like I love.
Me and Alex.
No, I fucking love the fuck out of that one chick on what's it called? Pretty Reckless. That's what it is. The Pretty Reckless is a damn good band. Oh my god, wish I was black.
Portishead has a pretty good female singer.
Yeah, and so does Heart. Like there's nothing wrong with women singers, and the rise of women in rock is like that's due to women actually liking rock for once, you know? There's been so many years that rock has been kind of like a dying breed, and it wasn't like very popular back then to begin with. Like everybody was all like, "Oh, them rock and rolls there, that's for the Satans and whatnot. That there's gonna send you straight to hell. That 666 sound." I like that. That was actually pretty goddamn good right there. You know, so like not many people were like born with the influence of rock and metal and whatnot, and all of them were exposed. Every single one of them were exposed to pop and hip hop and R&B and some soul music, at least for a few years in their fucking life when they were young and experimenting with music and shit like that. So, rise of women in rock, it's not too much of a surprise considering how many people can fucking make a rock band nowadays.
There have been fucking women in rock forever, so this is fake news.
This is fake news. Honestly. No, this is cake news. Hey, what's up, Ben? How's it going, man? Good shit. I hope you, I just want you to be respectful. We are doing a show. If you want to hang out, you can. Fucking comment on it and shit like that. That'd be fucking kick-ass right there.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show. Ulzi Hale sings with a passion, range, and grit that rivals any... No, she really fucking doesn't. God damn. Fucking Dio had a huge vocal range. The guy from Ghost has a pretty decent vocal range. I mean, he doesn't get very, low. There's all sorts of people
right now as a sniper
that she can't rival. Even the lead singer of...
What are you playing?
Dirty Bomb.
Oh, yeah.
Even the lead singer on Pretty Reckless. No, nobody's gonna get muted. The lead singer of, what's it called? Pretty Reckless has a pretty damn good voice and vocal range, and she's actually more entertaining than Hailstorm. Like, Hailstorm put out one song called, like, Blizzard or something, like, or Earthquake, or I don't remember what it's called. It was just a really weird song. Like, none of their songs are really all that fantastic. They're just another standard band. I believe I've shown you guys Hailstorm before, right? I have, yeah.
Probs. Yes, I guarantee it. You're gonna like the way they sound.
You're gonna like the way they sound. Let's actually like play a little ditty from Hailstorm so we can get everybody brushed up. I believe it's playing. I think I have it muted. There we go. Yeah, blood red. So yeah, that's a little ditty from them. I don't want to play too much and get copyrighted,
My godlike ended due to a suicide bombing squad.
Like honestly, she's good, but
good to know, Pale. Thanks.
How you wanted to know?
She sounds like Katy Perry. Like I've heard.
Yeah.
She sounds like other women.
Yeah, she just sounds like she's trying to be counterculture, but counterculture.
Please direct all your hate mail to me.
Yeah, exactly, right. She sounds like she's trying to be counterculture, but everybody's fucking counterculture nowadays, so it's like.
Everybody sounds like that.
Yeah, exactly. That's what every rock singer sounds like, and then let's compare her to Pretty Reckless. Let's do it. Let's seek a little bit further into it, about like 0:30. Because I do like this song, honestly. It's a damn good song, but this is fucking Pretty Reckless. So I did play a little bit more of that one. I'm probably gonna get fucking copyrighted for that.
Was that a woman?
That was a woman, yeah.
Okay then.
Why, did you think it was not a woman?
It sounds like every edgy rock band dude. But it's not.
Well, I guess so. I mean, they're both pretty standard, but they're comparable in that regard, and they're nothing like Heart. I mean, shit. Let's listen to that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like this song.
We won with me on the top of the leaderboard.
There we go. Hell yeah.
That's Amy, dude. That's rare.
Yeah. See, this is some shit.
34 and 7.
What? Oh. I wanted to skip it. No, stop that. Fucking skip the song. Good God.
And now here's Pale with esports.
Esports. Yeah, no shit, right? So yeah, that's a pretty damn good woman singer right there. I like her. I mean, I guess that's like a really fucking cliche song to use as Barracuda, but hey.
No.
But it's a good example here. I mean, it's like she's a really well-known singer, and she's been in very many in very many movies and on the radio stations and all that good shit. You know, this isn't, and she was way back in the day. She was in this
very many movies.
Very many movies. This song was made back in 1977. So like, fuck, man. If you really think that it's on the rise, well, no, it's been rising for decades.
Whoa. They got a daily bonus thing now.
And honestly, there's not many people who want to come out with fucking fail. Daily bonus, what is it, 12 o'clock already? No, it's fucking 11.
Tell us about the daily bonus that the women of rock don't get because they're not original. Okay, thanks, Pale.
He went right between Amy and Phantom.
He's not listening to anything. He's just talking on his
No,
own.
I am. But Cake said something really fucking ridiculous that made no sense. You know,
Not really. I understood every word of it.
I did not.
Well, maybe you should
Dude,
exercise your
It's
understanding
fucking Dirty
skills.
Bomb.
Fuck Dirty Bomb. Fuck you. Fuck
Oh,
everyone.
Fuck. This game is beautiful.
I know.
Actually, we're trying to have a coherent discussion.
We're trying to have a discussion here where things are not being all, omnidirectional and leaning from the left to the right.
I would love to hear about your Dirty Bomb success. Please fill us in.
Please fill us in, Cake. We need some esports.
I want to hear all about it. All right, now here's Pale with your esports update.
Esports update. Have you found anything new on like the new characters and the new shit within Dirty Bomb?
No.
Why don't you tell the normies at home or the uninvolved what Dirty Bomb is and why it's so great?
Dirty Bomb is the worst game. It's fucking ridiculously stupid. I would not recommend it, but you should play it.
Do you want to stream it on Twitch?
Stream it on Twitch? Oh, if I could all the time, I would.
You can do it at any fucking time you wanted to, you piece of shit.
No, you see, there's not a lot of players right now.
Oh, well, true. Well, I'll hop
I was
on
in
and
a
we'll have a
game,
1v1.
True.
Hell yeah. Fucking, I'll be Aura. I'll gun you down, bitch. I love my black sugar mama. God damn, she give me so many heals. She's a pocket healer.
You take that back.
Oh man, no, hell nah, she's mine. Oh, love me, my mama Aura. Heals the ill, shoots the healthy.
So I'll get 135.
So basically, the women in this story or the writer who thinks these women are like cutting edge is probably retarded and a woman.
Yeah, probably. I mean, this is brought to you by what is it called? I want to scroll up. HC Exclusive, which is
Vagisil.
consequenceofsound.net. Vagisil. All right, let's. Oh my God, there's so much to fucking read on this story that we're not gonna be able to get into. All right, on whether the Me Too movement. Okay, here. Traditionally, we stay away from religion and politics. That's just not something we necessarily write about. Well, then why the fuck are you writing about it, huh? Like, if it's not something you tend to write about, then why is this such like a fucking great story or such a profound message from Ulzi Hale, from Hailstorm?
It implies the person is fucking exceptional. Oh, I don't usually do this, but it has to be said.
let's see what it has to do with the Me Too movement. All right.
Let's not and go to the next story. How about that?
No, let's actually fucking, like, for once, let's fucking be counterculture. Come on now.
Can we say women from Texas are dumb?
Yes.
Can we say plants from Texas are dumb?
Yes.
Wonderful.
That's just not something necessary, but especially now, it's not just about politics. It's in the state of the world we live in. Okay, so all those yada yada, not to sound totally hippie, but Jesus Christ, fucking power. And so yeah, I would think it was kind of unavoidable. Jesus, he has a whole paragraph on why, explaining why he's going to be talking about this fucking plight. Look, this is all about. Normally we don't do this, but here's why we're gonna do it. Like, Jesus Christ. Get to the point.
This article, look at this. It's like not even a story. It's a list of, like, it's a transcription.
Yeah.
A transcript.
Honestly, Hailstorm is a successful band, so yeah, cool. Like, there's hundreds of thousands of, okay, like tens of thousands of successful bands.
Failstorm.
Failstorm. No, I mean, they're not bad. They're just not out there. No, they're nothing.
True.
They're nothing new. They're nothing that nobody's doing currently. They're lateral with fucking Pretty Reckless, and I'm pretty sure I'm on the side of Pretty Reckless a little bit more because they're a little more entertaining and interesting. As a matter of fact, this article is so uninteresting it's got 0 fucking comments on it. Jesus Christ, man.
No, that's because all the liberal ugly women who would argue and complain are being written about and for. So there's nothing to complain.
Yeah, exactly, right. All right, let's move on. I guess that this Hailstorm, I'm not gonna be able to get much off on it, you know. I don't even know what the Me Too movement is. Is it like a Me Too? I was raped too.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Well.
So when Jake says I'm gay, I'm like, me too.
I'm pretty sure that.
Hashtag.
I'm pretty sure that Hailstorm might have had some sexual assaults against her, and she's Lizzie Hale, you know. So she's gotten into the music industry and has become, you know, a fucking icon for very many people who have, you know, conducted themselves in a better manner than their fucking assaulters and shit like that. But you could take a look at Hell Yeah, a child who was abused, you know, beaten to a pulp every fucking day, and has become a band who talks about the same old shit all the fucking time. And that was a man. And I'm pretty sure the Pretty Reckless, fucking the lead singer from there, who I can't remember whose name it is, but she's god awfully hot.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another.
JK.
I was about to say, you know, it's nothing new, honestly. Cool. Like, I mean, Ghost is interesting. Like, we don't know anything about the fucking lead singer. He's like a new lead singer every fucking album or some shit like that, or at least he tries to put on that facade, but we know it's still Papa Emeritus every goddamn time. And he's doing something interesting with this. Jesus Christ.
I gotta ask, do you really think half of the victims of rape can actually say it? They actually have it happen to them?
You mean like they're telling the truth?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure more than half.
More than half? I don't feel like rape happens too often.
I feel like...
It's kind of rude to not believe somebody if they say they're raped, because it's kind of a fucking serious thing.
Yeah, and honestly, it's more serious than fucking murder for whatever fucking reason, but whatever. Who gives a shit, honestly, in that regard? Cool.
Well, they need to stop looking so damn fucking fine then. Put on more clothes. Fuck!
You guys, I have a special announcement to
Go on.
if I may.
Go on.
Jump down, and then say some fucking gay shit.
Cake.
I'm gay.
You know, I remember when Cake sent, you know, when he was wearing shorts, I seen it somewhat. And I thought, you know, just to myself, I'm gonna rape that.
Do it.
You could have been...
I'm gay. I played that because a minute ago failed. wait, say it again. Oh my god. When Cake says, I'm gay.
I'm gay.
Hashtag me too.
Hashtag me too. Oh man, that's fucking great.
The NFL anthem
That's
protest.
why it happened.
There we go. Alright, Trump slams ESPN for not airing national anthem before NFL games.
Actually, let's take a quick poll of
Hold
the
on,
people
I seen
here.
that on my Google thing not too long ago.
Let's
Yeah,
take
same
a
here.
quick poll out
I
of.
didn't see it, but I actually want to know about it.
We'll hear about it here.
Basically, let me, as a sportser, let me give you a one-sentence rundown of how it is. Right?
Okay.
Nobody fucking cares if you kneel or stand during the anthem.
Thank you. Cake, you have spoken words of fucking wisdom.
Jesus Christ. Like, it's just... It's supposed to mean different things to different people. So, this is a non-story.
Yeah, this is
Don't even
honestly...
do this fucking story.
Alright, cool. Next one. Stunning moon discovery. Frozen surface water found on the moon's polar regions could aid space exploration. What do you think
Dude,
of
I
this?
love me some space.
Hell yeah, dude. I love my space. I'm gonna go for now. Alright, I'm back. I've had my space.
Nice.
That was... I love you.
Oh man, alright, some space. This is a story that I pulled. In a discovery that could have major implications for the future of humanity, researchers have found frozen surface water on the moon for the first time. So, first off, I want to get into the meat.
Wait a minute. Frozen surface water on the moon?
Yeah.
Well, can I share with you a charming anecdote?
Please.
Well, I went to a restaurant on the moon one time, and the food was good, but there was no atmosphere.
Well, that would only be, respectable for the fact that... You piece of shit, no fucking atmosphere.
Did you realize the punchline as you were talking?
No, I realized it long before, but I tried not to laugh at it because it was a fucking pun and it was so goddamn stupid. But fuck you, Cake, you piece of shit.
Well,
you wasted 30 seconds of our time trying to say that fucking punchline.
Well, I really like how you reacted to it. So
Me too. Well,
it was worth it.
the water could be broken down and eventually used for rocket fuel or for oxygen to breathe, according to scientists, who note that the discovery is significant. These ice deposits might be utilized as an in situ resource in future exploration of the moon, researchers wrote. Resource, yes. I say resource, not resource.
You're such a resource.
Resource. I like to read my source. So there were, as I was reading through this story the first time, just to trying to figure out a few things about it, I was just like, well, no fucking shit. So here's the first assertion. Here we go. Life on the moon?
Did you say insertion?
I said assertion.
Oh man.
Life on the moon? New study argued life could have existed on the lunar surface. Well, no fucking shit.
Mooncraft?
You like mooncraft?
Mooncraft?
This is a saying that you could put any planet's name in front of and be like, new study has shown that there could have been life on the surface of this planet, and you'd be like, well, no fucking shit, Sherlock. There could have been life on any planet. As a matter of fact, any planet could have and probably has adapted life of some sort.
You can just say anyone instead of any planet, and we would know what you mean.
No, You would not fucking know what I meant.
You don't have to say any planet. It's not a pronoun.
I'm gonna start saying any planet from now on. If any planet wants to stand up and get me some water, please, right now, that'd be awesome.
Yes.
Why you called us planets? You fucking piece of shit, Cake.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Surprise, motherfucker.
We're not gonna put this on a retreel.
All rise, motherfucker.
All rise, motherfucker. The scientists added that the presence of ice, well, of course, fucking wherever water may be, wherever there's water, there might be fire.
Is that what they say?
No, that's what I say. Where there's water, there's fire. I'm joking. Where there may be water, there may be fire.
Uh-huh.
I threw up a little bit. The abundance and... Christ, alright. I don't want to talk about life on the moon because, honestly, who would really give a shit at this point? I mean, we all figure, well, hey, any surface could have life so long as there's fucking rock. It's a thing called extremophiles.
We're whalers on the moon. We carry our harpoons.
Here's another assertion. Water...
There ain't no whales, so we tell tall tales and sing a whaling tune.
Is space whales.
Dude, the white space whale. Oh my god.
Oh.
Space whale.
Space whale. Fucking space whales are insane, man. They're the reason why half of our fucking resources are shot into the space and only about a third of that gets brought back down. I did just say resources again, Cake.
I was trying to comprehend what you were talking about getting brought down.
Resources?
Oh.
I did just tell you that I said resources, and I did say resources before I said resources.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Here's the next assertion. Water may be all over the moon. Christ.
Okay, it's taken us this long to maybe, like, have an idea that there might be water on the moon. I thought it was concluded that there is no water.
Yeah, there's ice on the moon. There's definitely not water all over the moon. Now here's where it gets really interesting is the moon's interior could contain lots of water. Now this one I like. This one I like because it says it could contain lots of water, not be filled with fucking water like the last one says. Water may be all over the moon. Jesus Christ.
Our moon?
Our moon, yes.
That's ridiculous.
That's no moon. It's a space station.
We did find ice on the moon, but we have not concluded that there's water all over the fucking moon, mainly because there's not water all over the fucking moon. Otherwise, we would have fucking seen water all over the fucking moon at some point.
You wanna know a fun fact? That was actually my spit. I can spit at, 3,000 miles per hour. I've been practicing to hit it on the moon ever since, I was born.
You are one of about 16 people, Pale. Per generation, of course. So there was something interesting said that fucking the polar caps would be like a good place for us to inhabit or populate the moon, or like set up a station there for astronauts to visit and do research there. And that's mainly because of something. Well, for one thing, we have water there, so it could be converted into oxygen and water and fuel and all sorts of other shit. But I wanted to see what they had to say about this. The presence of water theorized that its surface could have supported life.
If there was water on there, I'm pretty sure it won't be a whole lot, so they wouldn't have much to work with.
Yeah, no, they wouldn't have a whole lot. Of course not. They would have to definitely get imports and supplements. But I remember seeing something about this.
This is my review of the McDonald's
Everybody be quiet.
McDonald's,
Everybody be quiet. Everybody shh, shh, shh. Let him do it. Let this roll. You wanted to review the what?
The Coke tastes like piss.
Come on, throw some. Go, go, go.
This a robbery.
Context needed.
So.
Oh, thanks for $5. This.
This is a robbery. You got anything else to tell? Well, here to bring us food news and all things food. This is Hole in the Seat.
McDonald's is still McDonald's.
Yeet.
Yeet.
If you want real cheese, go to Culver's.
Alright, well, I think that's been a wrap. This has been Cake News, motherfuckers.
It's cake news, bitch.
Got any, like, parting notices?
There is a growing movement to throw rocks at the smoke that is coming up from California and fucking smothering us in heat in Oregon and I imagine the Northwest and probably Nevada too. So if you chuck them if you got them.
Hey, I'm gonna fucking chuck rocks then. But I'm not gonna throw them at fire. I'm gonna throw them to start fires. Hopefully the friction of the rocks bouncing off of all the other rocks will fucking start a little spark and set all the wildlife on fire and all that shit.
Throw it at the smoke so it goes away.
This is so fucking stupid. This reminds me of firing bullets at Hurricane, what was it, Harvey, to get him to go away. Jesus Christ. Americans are the dumbest fucking creatures to have ever roamed this goddamn planet.
Well, first of all,
I pray for the apes in peril.
First of all, where's your sense of humor? And second of all, it's not like people aren't really gonna do it. It's a meme, you dip.
Yeah, I figured. Well, I mean, fuck, dude. They were gonna shoot the hurricane, and this was this was fucking touted as fucking news. So rocks being thrown at the smoke to get it to go away, sure, a meme. But are people really gonna do it? Proba-fucking-blee.
Recently on CNN, Nazi labor camp guard living in New York deported to Germany.
Yeah, I read up on that one. Honestly, it's fucking stupid, and that guy, you know, he probably wasn't even doing anything wrong. He was just being a Nazi, or, you know, a post-Nazi warmonger.
He was just being a Nazi.
He wasn't doing anything wrong. He was just, you know, gassing the Jews.
God damn it, Alex.
God damn it! Why must I taint our show with niggers?
No, that makes it better. Like that's. This reminds me of another colorful anecdote. And this time there's no pun, I promise. There's a Family Guy episode where old man Herbert is jealous of Chris Griffin's new friend, old man friend from across the street, and he's like, "He's a Nazi! I'm gonna prove it to you that he's a Nazi!" And then they have a really slow man fight that lasts 6 entire minutes, and none of them actually gets hurt. They just fall down and can't get up.
Museum visitor falls into a giant hole that looks like a cartoonish painting on the floor. And they left it wide open. They left warning signs, but a 6-year-old just fucking walked over it and just went straight down. 8-foot fall.
Alright, everybody, this has been Cake Motherfucking News. Don't forget to check the description. We got our link to our fucking Discord. We got a link to our Twitter, or at least we will soon. And don't forget to check them out. Don't forget to subscribe, like, favorite this fucking show. Actually, favorites don't fucking exist anymore. Share this shit everywhere you can find, and make sure to get us out there because you fucking love us. We know you do. You're the secret.
Next time on Cake News.
I'll give you anal juice next time.
Yeah.
What?
Next time on Cake News, are cows aliens?
Thank God. We need some like, hold on, let's play some like news music or like P news jingle. Beautiful. That was kind of fucking awesome right there. That's what we needed just to fucking conclude this. Stay fucking